In the middle of a lush green forest, there was a beautiful lake with clear and cool water. Near the edge of this lake lived a simple and innocent turtle. He spent his days swimming in the water, enjoying the sunshine, and living happily in his small world. Near the same lake, two beautiful white cranes also used to come and go. They were intelligent birds with long legs and long beaks. Over time, the turtle and the two cranes became good friends. They often sat together, talked, laughed, and enjoyed life. But one year, the weather suddenly changed. The heat became so intense that the leaves of the trees began to wither, the earth started drying up, and the water in the lake slowly began to decrease. At first, the turtle ignored it, but as the days passed, the water kept decreasing and his worry kept growing. Eventually, the day came when the lake was almost dry. The turtle became very scared because he knew he could not survive without water. One day, he was sitting sadly near the shore when his two crane friends arrived. Seeing him so worried, they asked, "Friend, why are you so sad?" The turtle replied in a heavy voice, "This lake is drying up, and if the water finishes, I will not survive. You both can fly anywhere, but where will I go?" The cranes felt sorry for their friend. They looked at each other and started thinking. After a while, one crane said, "We have an idea that can help you." The turtle became excited and said, "Tell me quickly. I am ready to follow any condition." The cranes found a strong stick and held it in their beaks to show the turtle. Then they said, "We will hold this stick from both ends with our beaks, and you will hold it tightly from the middle with your mouth. We will carry you to another lake where there is water." The turtle became very happy after hearing this, but the cranes added an important condition. "Remember, you must remain completely silent during the journey. If you open your mouth, you will fall." The turtle immediately agreed and promised that he would not say a single word. The very next moment, they started their plan. The cranes held the stick firmly, and the turtle gripped it tightly from the middle with his mouth. Then the cranes slowly spread their wings and began to fly into the sky. It was the turtle's first time flying, and he felt both excited and a little scared. As they went higher, the view below became more and more beautiful. The trees looked smaller, the river appeared like a thin line, and people looked like tiny ants. The turtle watched everything in amazement. When they passed over a village, people looked up at the sky and were shocked. One man said, "Look, two cranes are carrying a turtle." Another said, "Wow, what a strange sight." Hearing the people talking, the turtle became proud. He thought, "They are all praising me. I am so special." He could not control himself and wanted to tell them that it was his idea. But as soon as he opened his mouth to speak, the stick slipped out. In the very next moment, the turtle began to fall rapidly from the sky. He could not even scream and hit the ground with a heavy thud. Fortunately, he fell on a soft spot, so he survived, but he was badly injured. He lay there motionless for some time. Meanwhile, the cranes kept flying, but when they felt the weight become lighter, they looked down. The turtle had fallen to the ground. They immediately flew down and reached their friend. The turtle slowly regained consciousness and said with regret, "I made a big mistake by not listening to you. I should have stayed silent." The cranes gently said, "Friend, we already told you that patience and silence are important. Sometimes a moment of impatience can bring great trouble." The turtle realized his mistake. He firmly decided that he would never be proud again and would not speak unnecessarily. After a few days, when he recovered, the cranes carefully carried him again to a new lake where he lived happily.